Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And I am the man who carries the power of wind in his fist and a guitar across his chest. And I have one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
Who wants to walk with Elias? I think the question should be, who wants to watch Monday Night Raw? Who wants to go straight to sleep?
Now, it should be no surprise to anyone that I am the first face you see tonight. I am this company's most valuable asset, and at Money in the Bank, I will become even more valuable when I become the next Intercontinental Champion. Because it is on that night that the entire world will see what Seth Rollins will learn the hard way, and that's that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Now, speaking of Seth Rollins, I think we all saw what I did to him last week. That's right, I smashed him with my guitar. I left him lying in a pile of dirt and can. But think about how I felt. Okay, I had to smash one of my favorite guitars. But, like the great artist that I am,
After 3 boring hours, who wants to walk with Elias off a motherfucking cliff? After 3 boring hours, who wants to watch this piece of crap all over again? I do. I have to watch this episode of Monday Night Raw one more time because I fell asleep during Raw on multiple occasions. I had other things to be doing besides watching Monday Night Raw than falling asleep. You know, the first half, I was busy. Second half, I made time, I sat down, it made me fall asleep. That's all it was. If you have trouble sleeping at night, watch Monday Night Raw. I can almost guarantee you, you are going to fall asleep and every, well, just on certain parts. But on each and every single episode of Monday Night Raw, you will fall asleep. Forget sleeping pills, forget NyQuil. Just watch Monday Night Raw, and that will put you straight to sleep. If you have insomnia, watching Monday Night Raw will put you straight to sleep. But this is a wrestling show. We are here to review Monday Night Raw. I can give you my opinions all I want, but the fact of the matter is this: you want a wrestling review. So I'm going to give you a wrestling review. I'm going to give you Monday Night Raw, June 4th, 2018. Monday Night Raw review, because this is that wrestling show. And this is your number one show to watch for all your wrestling news. My name is JT. I will be your host for the next hour. We will talk about Monday Night Raw, the beginning, the middle, and the ending. As a matter of fact, we're going to have to rewatch a lot of Monday Night Raw because, like I said, I fell asleep. I missed the first half. Whatever I did watch, it's got me bugging. On top of having a taco food fight, we had Nia Jax. She had a match with Natalya, and we had Rowdy Ronda Rousey come out. We had Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns come back to reunite the Shield one more time against Elias and the Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, whatever his name is. We had Braun Strowman teaming or going up against Bobby Roode. So much crap happened tonight on Monday Night Raw that it makes no sense at all. For all you out there, before we get started with the show, for all you out there who are just watching the show for the first time, this is the TWS. We are the new world order of professional podcast wrestling, brother. We are here to take over. We are here to take it all. Because on this show, we keep it simple, straight, and honest. So for all you out there who are new viewers, hit that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe. Follow the show on Twitter at That Wrestling Show. Share the video and hit the thumbs up and the thumbs down. If you enjoyed the video, leave your comments down below. Thumbs up. Subscribe to the show. The more subscribers, the better. We're here to grow. We are a small-time YouTube wrestling show, so the bigger we get, the better. We are currently at, I believe, 44 subscribers. That's very, very small, but you know what? We're still growing. I want to thank all my subscribers out there for staying with me. And let's get on with the show. And let's continue to watch the beginning part of Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw opens up with Elias in the ring. He's sitting on a stool, playing his guitar, giving the audience a performance of a lifetime. I was pretty amazed that he did not get interrupted for a good amount of time until he finally did get interrupted by Seth Rollins, which led up to a tag team match with him and Roman Reigns versus the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. We get a tag team with those two. Let's watch and see how that came about.
I'm going to use that pain. In fact, I did, and I turned it into a song, and I'm going to sing it right now.
So we have Elias Sampson. He's in the ring. He's wrote a song for when he hit Seth Rollins with his guitar last week on Monday Night Raw. So as he's singing, they're showing different clips of different views of when Seth Rollins got hit from behind with the guitar, and from what I'm seeing, he got hit pretty hard. The guitar did shatter as soon as it hit him, so I'm thinking it wasn't a real one, but who knows? Those guitars still hurt really, really bad. So we're gonna continue playing the video, but just want to give you a heads up if you haven't watched Monday Night Raw, while he is singing his song, performing his song, we have video footage playing in the background of Seth Rollins getting smacked from behind several times from several different views. I'll tell you what, that guitar shot looks beautiful in slow motion.
That title's gonna be my trophy. Everybody's gonna walk with me because the architect has lost his ground. The man is falling down, just like the Rockets when Golden State comes to town.
That was funny. You gotta admit, that was a good song. I mean, I actually want to buy that song. I hope they release it on the Apple Store.
Oh, the Kingslayer.
So we have the Kingslayer, Seth Rollins, to come out to face Elias Sampson. So yeah, Seth Rollins, he's coming out. He looks pretty beat up. He looks pretty injured from, I guess, getting attacked last week on Monday Night Raw. He's pissed, and he's ready to give Elias the beatdown of a lifetime. He's walking down the ring with his, his belt around his waist. He looks strong. He looks good. He is limping to the ring. We have Elias in the ring with the guitar, trying to play baseball or something. We have Seth Rollins swarming the ring, walking around. I guess he's looking for a certain share that he's going to pick up.
Trash as Rollins takes his time. Seth's taking great pride in being a fighting champion. Rollins could be looking for another fight. It might be ill-advised in this situation, though. Oh, the Kingslayer's got an equalizer. Seth Rollins with some backup. And now what does Elias do? His move.
So we get Seth Rollins. He comes out. He swarms the ring. He gets a chair of his own, and I guess he's getting ready to get in the ring and do some damage. Take in mind that Elias still has his guitar. So at this point, it's guitar versus chair. Let's find out who wins.
Rollins remembers what the guitar felt like last week when Elias
blasted
him off the top of our announce desk. We've got a standoff here in Houston. Which man will flinch first? Rollins steel chair, Elias guitar. Oh! And there goes the guitar, and now Rollins has the advantage. And what is, wait a minute, from the...
So guitar versus chair. Of course, the chair is going to win. I'm surprised that the guitar did not break when Seth Rollins bashed it with the chair. That must have been a real guitar then. And we have Jinder Mahal out of nowhere attacks Seth Rollins from behind. And who do we have to save the day again? Superman?
Jinder Mahal! Mahal was in that match with Rollins last week when Elias attacked. Mahal attacked Rollins with a steel chair a couple of weeks ago. And now the 2-on-1 assault.
Why am I not surprised that we're going to have Roman Reigns run out and save Seth Rollins from a beatdown of his lifetime? You know, I think what pisses me off is that, like, you finally get Seth Rollins in a role by himself where he doesn't need any help. And, you know, he's given the spotlight, and then we have Roman Reigns to just take whatever spotlight he is being given to just what? Take it away?
Hold on a second. Elias, you and Jinder Mahal aren't going anywhere tonight. Because we're going to have ourselves a tag team.
Of course, we get Kurt Angle. He comes out. He makes a tag team match for the beginning part of Raw. I mean, you know, I understand that we got to fill the first part of Raw with God knows what, but, you know, you have your 4 top guys. Why would you not save them for the main event? Does anybody believe in saving anything for the main event anymore? You know, it's ridiculous. You know, you got Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Jinder, and Elias, and you want to put them in a tag team match at the beginning part of Raw to do what? Fill a whole hour up? Because that's exactly what this match took. It was a whole hour of Raw. So the whole hour of Raw, we had to see Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal, and Elias. Elias I don't mind seeing. Seth Rollins I don't mind seeing. But Roman Reigns and Jinder, you know, it's time to just get off my TV. Just get off my TV already, man. This is ridiculous. Like, we know, either turn Roman Reigns heel or just keep him off TV, period. So the match starts. We have Seth Rollins beating the crap out of Jinder, and we have Roman Reigns beating the crap out of Elias. Let me see.
Career saying he's running on all heart every night. He's going to need some heart and some adrenaline tonight to survive this one. Well, both Reigns and Rollins in the score to settle with Jinder Mahal, who attacked them both with a steel chair a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, I did watch this match, and, you know, it was a pretty decent match. But I am tired of seeing tag team matches. Tired of seeing tag team matches. I want to see one-on-one wrestling. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns do not need to be in a tag team. So I've seen what happens in this match. Let's fast forward to the ending of this match. Let's fast forward to what it becomes in the end.
Brock is still the Universal Champion. Cover by Rollins, kick out by Mahal. Of course, David referring to the matchup back at the inside the steel cage at the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, back in April.
I mean, I don't think people give Roman enough credit. I mean, there's nobody else who's pushed Brock.
We're gonna fast forward to the ending, the ending part of this match because
it is technically, but still.
because we get finally the heels get a win on the baby faces. We get Elias and Jinder Mahal to defeat Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And let's see how that came about real quick. We got Seth Rollins in the ring, kicking Elias in the face.
And now Seth Rollins may have Elias in position for his finishing maneuver known as the Stomp. The WWE Universe trying to will
I thought it was the
Rollins
curb
forward.
stomp. Come on.
And again, Sunil Singh.
We have Sunil on the side of the ring to distract Seth Rollins.
Uh-oh, doesn't want to be there.
He scares him off the ring. Jinder attacks Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns throws, Jinder throws Roman Reigns to the steps.
And a fight continues as Reigns
Throws him over the buckle.
WWE Universe.
Throws him over the barricade, I'm sorry.
Look out from behind Elias, legal man. He's got the champion down and Seth Rollins at 2. Step up Enziguri. Right on the ear of Elias. Suicide dive. Oh, the Rollins crash.
We have Seth Rollins in the ring. He instead of focusing his attention on Elias, he jumps out of the ring and hits Jinder in the face. By flying out and give him the, I guess, elbow. Seth Rollins then goes to grab a chair, takes the chair in the ring, and gets DDT'd on top of the chair. And there you go, man. You get distracted, you lose.
Rollins crashed head and neck first right into the barricade, as you can see. Yeah, David, to your point, Rollins falling on the already injured neck. And now Singh with a steel chair.
Yeah, what's your classy friend doing over here?
The best he can, David.
So Sunil tries to hit Seth Rollins with the chair. Seth Rollins turns around, scares the crap out of him, grabs the chair from him. That's when he goes into the ring.
The best he can. And Singh's going to think twice about this.
Better start running. Sunil runs into the ring.
And Elias, DDT on the chair. Rollins taking advantage. Rollins' neck could be destroyed. Can Elias make a cover?
I'll tell you what, that chair shot to the head was pretty notorious.
Looks to put away the Intercontinental Champion.
I think Rollins is out.
Seth hasn't moved. And now Elias looking for the exclamation point and looking to inflict more damage on Rollins.
This is unnecessary.
Ooh.
Elias cover. Folks, Elias just pinned the Intercontinental Champion.
I'll tell you what, I love that finisher that Elias did. What is it called, the drifter? I think he calls that move the drifter. Oh man, that's a killer move. Especially after Seth Rollins got DDT'd onto the chair. Man, bet you that hurt twice.
Sunil Singh got involved once again. It would draw the wrath of not only Roman Reigns, but Seth Rollins as well. With Jinder Mahal coming to the aid of his friend Sunil, and then boom, launching the big dog into the ring stairs. Sunil with another momentary distraction.
So there you have it. Jinder Mahal and Elias Samson defeat Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in a tag team match in the beginning part of Raw. What I thought about this match, it was a pretty decent match. Like I said, it was pretty good to see, something different from these two guys. But at the same time, at this point, we're tired of seeing tag team matches. We're tired of seeing three-way matches, 3-on-3, 4-on-4. It's time to put these guys in main event situations, one-on-one situations. Each and every one of these guys, they're single wrestlers, so they need to be in single matches. I know they're trying to fill time slots here and there. I know they're trying to give people time here and there to mix it up with with each and every one of the, to mix it up with each other. But Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, it's time to to keep them apart. And each guy has their own role, so you know if you're gonna keep on constantly putting them together in tag team matches as the Shield, you know it's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, we have our next segment. We have Ronda Rousey, who you know when she comes out in her intro, you know she looks good. I like her, you know her. I love what she's wearing. The fact that she's wearing all black. I like that shirt she has on. That new Rowdy shirt. As far as what she looks like, I think she looks good. But I think they're utilizing her wrong. They had her come out as a baby face. They should have had her come out as a heel. She's too nice. She needs to look mean, like Brock Lesnar. You having her come out smiling. You having her come out being nice. I mean, this girl's from the UFC, for crying out loud. She's supposed to eat wrestlers alive. You don't see Brock Lesnar coming out smiling, waving to the fans, laughing and doing God knows what at the announce table. But she comes out. I guess she's gonna be at the announce table again for the 100th time. She's gonna be a co-announcer for the match of Natalya versus Nia Jax. Natalya comes out looking like an idiot, like always. I don't know why she comes out wearing God knows what she's wearing. It looks ridiculous on her. She just come out in her outfit. Her outfit doesn't look that bad. So we have Nia Jax. She comes out, our Raw's Women Champion, worthless champion. And we have Natalya. She's in the ring. This match didn't really last that long. It was a bunch of mixing around, a bunch of moving around. Nia Jax, took Natalya to the mat, but Natalya had some good offense here and there, but it wasn't enough for the big bad Nia Jax. At the end of the match, Natalya pretty much sprained her ankle while she was doing some kind of wrestling move. Let me see. I'm not gonna watch the entire match. I'm just gonna watch towards the end. Let's see where we have. We have Natalya got injured, or they're walking her to the. They're walking her up the ramp. Let's see. Now I can't tell if she really got injured or it was a work. It looked like she really got injured, but at the same time, I have a feeling it was a work because of course you get Rowdy Ronda Rousey. She goes into the ring and Nia Jax is behind Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Instead of attacking Natalya and attacking Rowdy Ronda Rousey, she's behind her, feeling sorry, asking her if she's okay, how she's doing. What kind of heel is she supposed to be? I thought she's supposed to be a heel. I thought she's supposed to be a heel. I thought Nia Jax was supposed to be a heel. But instead, she's being nice. She's asking her, how you doing? I'm sorry. It's my fault. Instead of attacking Natalya like the heel she is, she's asking her how she's doing. And then when Ronda Rousey gets in the ring, she doesn't do anything to Ronda Rousey. At least attack. At least attack her. Bam, right there, shoot. Jumps over Nia Jax and gets injured.
Yeah, I think she tweaked her knee. Back up, and Nia
boom.
Praying out the injured victim with a Samoa drop.
Samoa drop to Natalya, and it's a 1, 2, 3. It's a wrap.
Can you honestly say that you're prepared for that?
I'm ready for anything. I just hope Nia's all right.
Well, Ronda better be ready because she's got.
Like I said, I know she tweaked her ankle. I know she got distracted because she hurt herself, but you know, if she really got injured, that sucks for her. Because right now she's in a role where, you know, she's getting a lot of like, you know, TV time. But if it's a work, it was a shitty work. To have Ronda Rousey come into the ring and not you know, and not have Natalia, I mean, not have Nia Jax attack them both is ridiculous. It's a waste of time. What was the point of that? What was the point of all that?
Nia Jax in 2 weeks in Chicago at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event on the WWE Network, but Natalia looks seriously hurt as we take another look at where she hurt her knee. Watch it right there.
Yeah.
The knee collapsing.
I don't know. It looks like she really did injure herself.
Of the injury with a Samoan drop to put
Samoan drop to Natalia, and that was it. It was over.
Natalia, 10-plus year veteran in sports entertainment, had no answers for Nia Jax.
Yeah, you have Nia Jax trying to talk to the referee and ask him if she's okay. Natalia can't stand up for nothing.
Hold my headphones.
Hold my headphones. Like you're gonna come back, bro? You ain't gonna come back. Here we have Ronda Rousey walking up to the ring to check up on her best friend, Natalia.
To the ring. Obviously, an unfortunate situation, and that friendship between Ronda Rousey and Natalia is no secret, and Ronda's clearly concerned for her friend's
seriously,
well-being.
Ronda, what are you gonna do? Are you a nurse? Are you a doctor? Are you a healer? Like, seriously, you have Nia Jax hovering over the both of them, asking if she's okay, asking if you're okay. Like, seriously, if you're the heel, you're either going to attack one of them or attack both of them. Like, this is the worst feud ever for Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. This is ridiculous. Are they both baby faces? Are they all baby faces? Like, let me know. What the fuck? Because last week she was beating up a freaking jobber. Beating up a jobber. I thought she was being bullied. Now she's bullying the jobber, and on this week of Raw, she's I don't know, paramedics. She's a nurse. She's a doctor. She's concerned. Nia Jax, man, either you're a heel, babyface, pick one. She nudges, Ronda in the head. Ronda gets up, she gets pissed, and she gets in the face of Nia Jax. I mean, she's obviously not okay. She's like limping, you can't even get up. I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. This is like the worst. This was one of the worst segments on Raw that I saw. I understand that we have a match between Nia Jax and, Natalia, but, it's okay to have Natalia lose clean to Nia Jax. Why do you have to have her, stage an injury just to have her lose to Nia Jax? And I understand the whole injury was a work to have Ronda have an excuse to enter the ring, but what was the point of having Ronda enter the ring if there was nothing that was going to happen between her and Nia Jax? It was pointless. It was a waste of time. Whoever is writing this for these girls needs to get fired ASAP. The way they're using Ronda is the wrong way. They need to give her an advocate. They need to bring back Vicky Guerrero, or they need to bring back somebody that can speak for this girl, because at this point, slowly but surely, Ronda is getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm pretty much done with wanting to see her. I mean, at Money in the Bank, if she doesn't perform the way I want her to perform, she's done. She's time to, you know, get off of Raw, get off of wrestling, period.
Finn Balor and Braun Strowman match right here on Monday Night Raw. And coming up later on tonight, Finn Balor gets an opportunity at Retribution. Balor was on the verge of pulling off an
So for the most part, we have you know, we in the beginning we had Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Elias, and we had Jinder Mahal. Then after all that mess, we get you know, another big mess with the Ronda and Nia Jax and Natalya. Then supposedly, you know it's supposed to get better, but it doesn't. We go to a backroom interview with Bobby Roode. Let's see what he has to say.
Heading into your first ever Money in the Bank ladder match.
Well, Renee, I am ecstatic. I mean, are you kidding me? I am less than 2 weeks away from the most exciting, life-changing match in the WWE. And as you know, I thrive in the spotlight. So of course, I am excited about climbing that ladder and making history at Money in the Bank. By winning that contract, I mean, it's a surefire way of becoming the next Universal Champion. And when that happens, and when I do, it's going to be absolutely glorious.
And Bobby, what about tonight when you face Braun Strowman?
I'll be honest with you, I used to love when he did that. Now it's kind of like, you know, it's cringe worthy to watch, and it's a shame because in NXT, Bobby Roode was a great heel. On Raw, Bobby Roode is a boring babyface.
You have to ask me that. I mean, honestly, I don't know. You know, I've been in this business for almost 20 years. I've been all over the world, and never in my life have I ever seen a man like Braun Strowman. I mean, I'm going to have to use every trick up my sleeve, every trick under this robe. And hopefully, that's enough to beat Braun Strowman. But to be honest, tonight, my goal is just to survive.
So there you have it. We have later on tonight, we have Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode. I'm actually looking forward to that match. Hopefully it's not a letdown. As a matter of fact, that match is next. We have Braun Strowman. He's walking to the ring looking big and tall as ever. Now, I don't know if this guy's a heel or babyface. Because if he's a babyface, why is he going up against Bobby Roode, who is a babyface? I mean, who are we supposed to hate more, Braun Strowman or Bobby Roode? You know, I know WWE wanted to bring out Bobby Roode as a babyface because he was cheered on NXT, but we weren't sharing a babyface Bobby Roode. We were sharing a glorious heel Bobby Roode. By bringing him onto Raw, by bringing him onto the main roster and making him a babyface, you pretty much took out the whole glorious, took the glorious out of Bobby Roode and just made him Bobby Roode. We don't want to see that. We want to see him as a heel. Bring him back as a heel. If not, he is going to get off everyone's TV pretty soon. Like, it's going to be bad. It's going to be not glorious at all. I mean, I still love his intro, but it's just too played out. I mean, if he's not going to be a heel, then utilize him somewhere else. Put him back on NXT.
Obviously, you haven't worked together in a while. Well, never mind. You screwed it up, Dave. Welcome back to the table. Meanwhile, for Bobby Roode, tonight is about survival. Bobby Roode and Braun Strowman, part of the 8-man field for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match in 2 weeks.
I'm going to mute this intro because God knows it's going to get copyrighted. So we have Bobby Roode versus Braun Strowman. Now, do you think that Bobby Roode can defeat Braun Strowman one-on-one? Do I think that he can defeat Braun Strowman one-on-one? No, I don't. This match is either gonna, he's either gonna lose to Braun Strowman via disqualification, or he's gonna get counted out, or he's gonna run away like a little bitch. Let's see what happens, and let's see how right I am.
And Strowman showing the power right out of the box. Again, can you imagine what Strowman is going to be capable of in Money in the Bank when he can use ladders and weapons and then climb the ladder to perhaps grab the contract?
I think that's about all you can do is imagine what Strowman's going to be capable of. It's going to be a sight to behold for sure.
Ooh.
And again, the power. Oh! And
I
Bobby,
just hope there's ladders that are strong enough to hold Strowman.
there better be, as the chops from Roode will have no effect at all on the Monster Among Men. What a feel, sending Bobby Roode across the ring.
Bobby Roode's truly a journeyman in this industry. He has been in the ring with a who's who, but never anyone like Braun Strowman.
And he admitted it earlier tonight. He's never seen a man like Strowman. And this is one of the reasons why. Flat-out power by the monster among men. Roode, though, lands on his feet, goes right to the back of the knee. Veteran instincts by the glorious Bobby Roode, former United States champion.
Roode always willing to put up a fight the best he can, and this is a smart strategy, trying to chop down the much larger Strowman. There was no way a glorious DDT was going down just now.
Good luck with that. That's like being a lumberjack with a simple axe trying to take out a sequoia.
Now, this is like a lumberjack wandering through the woods and finding a Yeti for the first time.
Bobby Roode said he's going to use every trick up his sleeve and every trick under his robe to try to survive tonight, but it's been all Strowman, as the WWE fans in Houston echo throughout the Toyota Center with "Get these hands." Braun Strowman! What a suplex, and Bobby Roode just being manhandled. And when's the last time you could say that Bobby Roode is getting manhandled?
And the thing is, not even just Bobby Roode, Strowman just takes grown men.
Probably
Just tosses
tonight.
them here and there like it's nothing.
And every other night, whether it's by WWE Creative
Watch the power
or by
again of
the
Braun
wrestlers in the back who have no
Look at the speed.
reason why they should be not putting over Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Yeah, elbow caught Strowman on the bridge of the nose and then a boot right to the face. And Bobby Roode now using his quickness as Strowman goes shoulder first into the post, and Bobby Roode has bought himself some.
We have Braun Strowman who goes shoulder first into the ring buckle. You know, every time that happens, you know, the guy that's getting his ass whooped by Braun Strowman is going to mount an offense and pretty much do a comeback and, you know, do whatever he can to, bring some life back into this match. But, you know, Braun Strowman's not going to stay down for good.
Time. And that's an effective strategy, using Strowman's size and speed against him.
If you're Bobby Roode, what can you do at this juncture? You got the monster down on one knee, favoring his shoulder.
Bobby's going to have to get creative, reach deep into his bag of tricks. Maybe even under the ring.
Well, much like in 2 weeks in Chicago.
This isn't legal tonight.
No,
Roode
but
trying
it
to get
will-
himself disqualified.
So you have Bobby Roode
Survive.
bringing out the biggest ladder I've ever seen in my life.
Bobby Roode pulling out.
I'm not talking about Money in the Bank. I'm talking about this match. Bobby Roode wants the winner's purse as much as anybody. He's going to get himself disqualified.
He puts the ladder on one side of the ring and on the other side of the barricade.
What does Bobby do? Is he stretch the ladder
I
from
can only
ring to
imagine what he's
barricade?
going to do with that
Yeah,
ladder.
be cool, Corey. He's just being classy.
And Strowman back to his feet. And Bobby Roode
Is Rude trying to lure Braun Strowman?
Well, it appears that way, and now Braun Strowman in pursuit. Bobby Roode.
Look how fast Strowman
underneath the ladder he's set up. And
What are you going to do now, huh, big boy? What are you going to do now, huh? Come on, big boy.
Holy shit.
Braun Strowman just crushed the ladder with his bare fists.
I don't know how he did it, but Braun Strowman like literally broke the ladder in half with his bare hands. Are you kidding me? How the hell was that even possible?
Split the ladder in half. And now Bobby Roode realizes he's in deep, deep trouble.
I don't blame Bobby for running at all.
Yeah, get out of there.
And Strowman
Oh
and Bobby
my
Roode
God.
trip up, and that's the worst
I don't know if
thing
he
that
meant
could
to
happen
trip
to
or
him.
not, but I don't know if he meant to trip on the stairs, but he tripped and he fell, and Braun Strowman got him and threw him against the barricade. Man, that was
Into the barricade. The Big Bear's hunting.
Rude's about to catch these hands.
Guys, I cannot believe what Braun Strowman.
Let me get this straight. You have a guy like Bobby Roode who was great in NXT, who was glorious, who the fans love to come out to see. As a matter of fact, whenever I went to an NXT event or takeover, I only went because I wanted to see Bobby Roode. But now you have him on the main roster being a jobber to Braun Strowman, being a jobber to get a beat down by Braun Strowman. That's it. That's all you have for Bobby Roode. You have a jobber position for Bobby Roode. That's it. That's all you got. That's about right, guys. That is about right.
Just
About
into the
right.
ladder.
Those
About
aforementioned
right.
hands just split the
About
ladder
right.
clean in half.
That's about
And
right.
he's going to be in an arena full of ladders in 2 weeks.
And it's all legal.
And now Strowman. I mean, you got to give Bobby Roode credit for creativity, but Strowman.
You have it, guys.
With a running
1,
power slam.
2,
Hey,
3.
that is 7
Running power slam to Bobby Roode for the 1, 2, 3 count. Braun Strowman defeats Bobby Roode.
Seriously, did you guys see what Strowman did to that ladder?
I think I did. I probably want to see a replay to believe what I saw.
And now Strowman stares up the briefcase, which contains a contract for a guaranteed title opportunity.
Any kind of idea how much power is required.
You know, I knew it was a matter of time before WWE destroyed Braun Strowman. I'm sorry, before WWE Creative destroyed Bobby Roode on the main roster. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. It's a damn shame to take somebody that was glorious and to just make him simply just boring.
Superhuman. And Bobby Roode paid for it.
What a damn shame. What a damn shame. Next, we're going to get another boring person to look at. Another person who I hate is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has not earned a goddamn thing since he's been in WWE. He's bitched, he's moaned, he's cried, he's complained about every single thing. Now we have him in the back, looking at the match. Backstage, looking at the outcome of Braun Strowman and Bobby Roode.
Two of your Money in the Bank ladder match opponents compete. Tell me, what are your thoughts ahead of your match tonight against your third opponent from Raw, Finn Balor?
My thoughts? I think Braun Strowman's big. Bobby Roode has a robe. The sky is blue. Who cares? I don't care about them. I don't care about any of the 4 guys from SmackDown that are in the match. I don't care about anyone that stands between me and that Money in the Bank contract. As far as Finn Balor goes, see, Finn's a perfect example of why the WWE universe is clueless. Everybody goes nuts for this guy, right? Everybody wants to be in the Balor Club. Why? Huh?
Let's watch that
In the
one more
Bank
time.
contract, and tonight I'm going to show the world what I've known about Finn.
We're going to watch that interview one more time because I think Kevin
From Raw,
Owens
Finn
just
Balor.
jobbed out on one of his
My
lines.
thoughts. I think Braun Strowman's big. Bobby Roode has a robe. The sky is blue. Who cares? I don't care about them. I don't care about any of the 4 guys from SmackDown that are in the match. I don't care about anyone that stands between me and that Money in the Bank contract. As far as Finn Balor goes, see, Finn's a perfect example of why the WWE
This WWE Universal title, not
Universe is clueless. Everybody goes nuts for this guy, right? Everybody wants to be in the Balor Club. Why? Huh? Too sweet. Too sweet. What does that even mean, huh? Was it too sweet when he failed as Universal?
No, man, it's too sweet.
Champion. Was it too sweet?
Kevin Owens, what do you know about being too sweet?
Sweet. When he failed last week against Braun Strowman, huh?
Kevin, hold on. Didn't you interfere in that match and push Finn off the top rope?
See, Kevin Owens does something great. Kevin Owens does something glorious. Kevin Owens does something that only Kevin Owens can do. Cry, bitch, complain, and moan. About what? Dude, suck it up, Buttercup. You're in Money in the Bank. You might win Money in the Bank. Stop bitching and complaining. Get ready for your match, and hopefully you don't get your ass whooped.
That's besides the point. The point is I'm right. The point is I am winning the Money in the Bank contract, and tonight I'm going to show the world what I've known about Finn Balor for a very long time, and that's he's nothing more than a made-up Irish myth.
Yeah, it's called role-playing. It's a character in WWE. We all know it's made up. I don't think his real name is Finn Balor. It's Prince Devitt, you idiot. Fucking moron. So now we go backstage to Natalya icing her knee. We have none other than Rowdy Ronda Rousey in the back. I guess she's in the back checking up on her, making sure she's okay. For what? For what? You know, at the end of the day, Natalya's going to end up backstabbing you anyways. And the both of you are going to have a match. You know, I can see Natalya winning Money in the Bank. I can see Natalya cashing in on Rowdy Ronda Rousey when she finally wins her women's championship match at Money in the Bank. And I can see Natalya versus Ronda Rousey at the next pay-per-view.
I heard like a pop. It's just...
hurt like a pop.
It could be anything. It could mean anything.
It could be anything.
Just hurts. It's like, it's one. Can you give me those crap? Can you give me the other crap? Can you try to put a little weight? Let me help. I'm gonna try to put some weight on it. You don't have to put weight on it so soon. You have a lot of time.
Maddie, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hurt your knee.
I know.
Wait, what do you mean you're so sorry? The both of y'all were having a match. You were laying flat on your stomach. She jumped over you and her knee buckled. It's not your fault. And even if it was your fault, what does it matter? You're having a match. You were beating her ass. It doesn't matter. You got to be like the worst women's champion ever. You have to be like the worst heel ever. It doesn't matter whose fault it was. The fact of the matter is this. The both of y'all were having a match. She fucked up. She hurt herself. It's nobody's fault except for hers.
I know.
Are you going to be able to compete in Money in the Bank?
You gave me able to compete Money in the Bank. What the fuck is going on over here, bro? When is the heel concerned for the baby face? The shit they're showing on Monday Night Raw is ridiculous.
Haven't you done enough already?
Haven't you done enough already? What am I watching? Total Divas over here?
Okay, look at her knee.
Rhonda's okay.
We were having a match.
Naya, it's okay.
And you should know, this isn't ballet.
Naya, you guys.
And she's just as much as my friend as she is yours.
Naya, we all know that.
I think it's best if you just leave.
Rhonda.
Leave? I don't want to leave my friend. I would never leave.
I don't want to leave my friend. This is WWE. This is not Saved by the Bell. What the fuck is WWE doing? They're fucking up this entire feud between Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. Either Nia Jax is a heel or she's not. Either she's beating up jobbers or she's not. Where's the mean Nia Jax that we first saw in NXT? Where's the mean Nia Jax that we saw debut on the main roster? And where's the Brock Lesnar version of Ronda Rousey that we're gonna see? Where? In the back, in the trainer's room. Both attending to Natalya to do for what? She hurt herself. It was her fault. She's an idiot.
I didn't mean to.
Enough! Okay, I said enough. Naya, I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I know it was an accident. It was a match. These things happen. I need a minute to myself.
So we have Nia Jax and Ronda fighting over who's gonna babysit Natalya, and Natalya, instead of being grateful, walks away like a spoiled little child. Selfish. How selfish. And then we have both of them just standing there looking at each other like idiots. Just like, okay, fucking fight already. Now, we have next. Don't know what the fuck is going on here, but it looks like a battle royal. We have every single jobber in the ring. Except for, of course, Dolph Ziggler and, fuck his name again. Drew McIntyre. But we have every single jobber in the ring to do what? To receive some airtime, to practice on how they can job out. We have Titus Catering, we have the B Team, we have the Ascension, we have Tyler Breeze and Breezango, or we have Breezango out in the ring, and we have who I thought was supposed to go to NXT, but I guess not. I forget their fucking names, but they're not supposed to be on Raw. They're supposed to be in NXT, and they're still in the on the main roster. We have Battle Royal for what? Who's gonna face the tag team of who the fuck are the tag team champions? Let me think. Let's play this clip real quick, and then I'll fucking think about who the hell the tag team champions are again.
The following contest is a tag team battle royal to earn the right to face Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for the Raw Tag Team.
There you have it. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are the tag team champions. No wonder why nobody cares or does not know who the champs are, because they are the two most irrelevant people on Raw right now. You take a guy who like Bray Wyatt, who 3 years ago was the most powerful, the most meanest, scariest guy on Raw, to like now he's just a simple, boring ass wrestler that nobody wants to see. You have a guy like Matt Hardy, the broken Matt Hardy, who is a genius and created the most powerful gimmick in the world. And he goes to the main roster to do what? To become the most boringest wrestler of all time. Matt Hardy, you should have stayed in the independent scene. You should have stayed away from WWE, because when you were doing all that, you were broken brilliance. Now, you're just broken, period, bro.
This is serious.
Yeah,
There's no waiting
In
around.
this match, when one team member is thrown over the top rope.
And I gotta say, this is the most unorganized, boring battle royal I've ever seen in my entire life. And what the hell are Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre doing outside the ring while everybody else is wrestling inside the ring? It's not a tag team match, jabronis. Get in the ring, lay the smack down, and win. But what do? They're outside talking, laughing, and, not even caring about what's going on in the ring.
Rope and both feet hit the floor. That team will be eliminated. The last team standing in the ring will be named the winners and will go on to compete for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Look, I like to see McIntyre and Ziggler doing the wise thing, hanging out on the apron, not exerting any unnecessary energy, and you can't be eliminated when you're already outside the ring.
Well, again, these tag teams didn't even want to wait for this match to start. We're now underway. Over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. You're eliminated. Once one member of the team's gone, both members are gone. And at the end of the rainbow, an opportunity at Hardy and Wyatt for the tag team titles.
Oh, if one person gets eliminated, the other person is out as well, then what's the point of having both of them in the ring at the same time? And that's pointless, it's stupid, and it's a waste of time.
Drew McIntyre just stomping away. Look at McIntyre go. He and Dolph so impressive as of late.
My goodness.
Scott Dawson and McIntyre. And look at, wait a minute, Dolph Ziggler in trouble. Titus O'Neil looking to eliminate Ziggler early. And Titus hung up on the top rope, and Dolph makes his way back into the ring.
Historically speaking, the largest competitors in the match in a battle royal scenario don't often fare very well. They become targets. As Drew.
Long story short, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler get eliminated. Dolph Ziggler gets eliminated first. Man, what kind of shit is that? How are you gonna have one of your growing top guys get eliminated first? I mean, you have all the time in the world to utilize these two guys to work through this battle royal, and you're gonna have them get eliminated first. After they got eliminated, I could care less who won the goddamn match. As a matter of fact, I can care less right about now. Let's fast forward to the end and see who wins the tag team battle royale. See, this match is in the last 3 hours. So the last four guys in the ring are, we have Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. We have Rhino and I don't know his fucking name. He got kids. I haven't seen him in fucking ages. We have the 40s guys in the ring. Instead of having Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler versus Plan B. For the ending, we have I got kids and his fucking pregnant ass fucking tag team partner Rhino, and that's it. That's it. You shouldn't even have had Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler in the match to begin with. They look stupid and unorganized, and it made them look bad. What a fucking idiot, dude. Fucking Rhino gets hit in the face. He falls off the apron, hits his fucking head on the apron, and costs his other tag team the match. Can't believe I forgot his fucking name. It was one of my favorite wrestlers. Now he's just fucking there. Boring.
Has won the winners of this match.
Say it! Say
Bo
it!
Dallas and Curtis Axel, the B Team.
The B Team.
The only good thing about this match, the only good thing about this battle royal, is that they're finally giving Plan B a push. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are finally getting a push. They're finally getting TV time. They're finally winning matches. They finally graduated Jobber University. That's it. Other than that, this match was pointless. It was boring, and it was you should have just had a match, a 2-on-2 match. But instead, we get this boring ass battle royal where it needed the time, and you needed to fill time slots here and there. But whatever.
Stumbling their way into a victory.
But I am glad they're giving Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel a shot at the tag team title belts.
That's teamwork. Well, there are your number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Who would have thunk it? Axel and Dallas, the B-Team.
Got me falling asleep over here.
At this point, everything Dallas and Axel touch turns to gold. Is it too late to enter them in the World Cup?
Obviously do better than the USA team. Not even in it. And look at Axel and Bo Dallas celebrating.
Coach, you strike again. Dallas and Axel.
I just can't believe that Dallas and Axel won this. I was betting on Slater and Rhino.
I'm sure you were. How do I get every third week off to watch golf? Dallas and Axel have the opportunity of a lifetime. What a win.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bobby Lashley.
It's going to be a very interesting situation here tonight. Bobby Lashley's going to respond to some incendiary comments made by Sami Zayn over the past couple of weeks, Corey. Sami Zayn really trying to get under the skin of Mr. Lashley.
Well, Sami Zayn's never been afraid to stir up the bee's nest. That's exactly what he's doing, but the question remains, we'll find out at Money in the Bank if Sami Zayn's accusations and insults will come back to haunt him.
Yeah, it takes place in 2 weeks in Chicago at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event on the WWE Network. It all began a couple of months back with Bobby Lashley delivered a suplex to Sami Zayn. Zayn said it cost him vertigo, cost him an opportunity to be in the greatest Royal Rumble event in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and then it just went on from there.
Why do you keep saying Sami said, as though you doubt Sami's honesty? Like, I mean, there's HIPAA laws involved.
There's HIPAA laws involved.
That's right. You should
talking
know.
to an attorney here.
I don't believe he's an attorney. I still never saw you
there, Graves.
I just want to go on the record to say that the whole time Bobby Lashley is walking to the ring, nobody can care less. Nobody's giving him a reaction. He's touching faces, touching babies, saying hi to the universe, the WWE universe, and nobody cares. He's coming out. He's doing all that for nothing. He looks like an idiot. WWE should have brought him out as a heel. He does good as a heel. He to come out as a babyface and look the way he does, WWE is simply just punishing him for going to TNA and making a star out of himself. Bobby Lashley was a star before he came to WWE. Now he's just a fucking rock that blew out. He looks and sounds horrible. I'm going to play the clip for you to listen to, but I almost guarantee you, if you are not asleep, you will fall asleep right now.
Sami. So Sami Zayn has been talking a lot of trash about me in our Money in the Bank match.
The guy looks ridiculous, man. You can't cut a promo for shit.
But from where I come from, we do things the old-fashioned way. So, Sami, if you have anything to say about me or to me, why don't you just come down to this ring and say it to my face?
See? Sami's all right guy. He's going to do it.
Of course, Sami Zayn's not going to come out. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, you have Bobby Lashley who, you know, from a physical standpoint, looks beautiful. Perfect. The perfect person to be in WWE, to be a wrestler, but the guy should not be behind a mic. You know, he shouldn't be talking on a microphone. He shouldn't be talking for himself. He should have an advocate like Paul Heyman. That's why Brock Lesnar has an advocate, because, you know, by himself, Brock Lesnar looks and sounds mean, but when he grabs the mic, he sounds like shit. And to have Bobby Roode come out and talk for himself just makes him look even dumber than he already looks.
Because the last time I was in that ring with you, you assaulted me when I wasn't ready. I went to shake your hand like a man, and you squeezed it so hard you almost broke every bone in my hand. I've been debilitated. I couldn't do simple things like I couldn't even cook the organic tofu steaks that were in my refrigerator. I haven't been able to do anything. I can't even hold a smile.
And take in mind the whole time that Sami Zayn's not here talking, Bobby Lashley just has a smile on his face. Like, come on, man. Come on. Take this shit seriously.
That my brain never stops working. Never. My brain never stops scouting my opponents. So this past week, I've gotten some great insight into who Bobby Lashley is, and I did that.
Blah, fucking blah. We have a Sami Zayn pulling up an Instagram that Bobby Lashley, you know, wrote, and it leads to nothing. This was a waste of time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do us a favor and just fast forward this and move on to the next segment. Who do we have? What do we have? We still got more of this crap. What do we have in the back? We're going to go backstage to the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. Let's take a look at that real quick and see. See what's going on with that. Of course, we still got Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley. You know, he looks pissed. I can see why he looks pissed after all that Instagram.
I think Sami Zayn just crossed into territory he's not going to be able to come back from.
That's funny.
Please welcome my guests, Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh. Jinder, earlier tonight we saw your conflict with Roman Reigns continue to escalate.
Jinder, you already had your match. Why are you still undressed? Put on something, man. Put on a suit if you can do a backstage interview.
What do you think is at the root of the issue?
Roman is a jealous, bitter man. He senses my superiority and he is threatened. Roman thinks there's this imaginary conspiracy against him, when in fact he's been given opportunity after opportunity, ones that belong to the Maharaja. Which is exactly why he speared me through that wall, taking me out of the Money in the Bank ladder match. But there is something in the air. The winds are shifting, and soon Roman will find the storm is coming.
All right, Jinder, well, thank you so much. And I do believe that there is someone who has a response to your comments, and he's standing by with Renee Young.
Roman, what's your reaction hearing Jinder just say that you're bitter and that you feel threatened?
I'm bitter and threatened by Jinder Mahal. Jinder must have forgot who I am and what I've done around here. Maybe he should go back and check my resume. Matter of fact, why don't we check Jinder's? What exactly has Jinder done around here lately? Exactly, Renee. Nothing. All Jinder does is walk around here and expect to be handed everything. Wait. I expect to be handed everything? How dare you disparage my name when you would never say it to my face? Jinder, shut your mouth. You want me to come say it to your face? That's not a problem, Jack, because I know you're still in this arena. So you just stay put, and I'll come shut your mouth for you. Thanks. Where'd you go outside? That way. This way?
Oh, boy. Roman Reigns is seeking out Jinder Mahal.
It's the kind of guy he is. You call Reigns out, he's going to come find you.
Well, Jinder Mahal has put up or shut up time here. Had a lot of big things to say about the big dog Roman Reigns, and Reigns is looking for Mahal here. And Roman's found him. Reigns and Jinder Mahal back in the locker room area. Mahal said he's singing to Roman Reigns. And here we go. Reigns and Mahal exchanging blows here in the locker room area of the Toyota Center. And look at Reigns with the right hand. These two meet in Chicago in 2 weeks. Why wait till then?
Yeah, these two may destroy one another before we get the Money in the Bank.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, we didn't already see enough of Roman Reigns and Jinder in the beginning part of Raw. We have to see them again towards the end of Raw. They already had their match. Jinder and Elias won. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins lost. Suck it up, Buttercup. You know, we have them backstage. They get into a brawl. They're both being interviewed. At the same time in two different areas of the arena, and they get into a big old brawl in the back. Like we haven't already seen that. Nobody cares about Jinder. Nobody cares about Roman Reigns. It was a waste of time. We did not need to see this again. You know, it was just a waste of time that nobody can get back. At this point, people are already falling asleep. People are already asleep. What else we got? We have next. We have Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for, I believe, is the main event of Raw. This match went on way too long. This match was just a waste of main event time. You have Kevin Owens crying because he can't win the match. Kevin Owens crying because he's doing whatever he can to beat Finn Balor, and he's just not giving up. So what does Kevin Owens do? He bitches, he complains, and he moans about God knows what. He's on the ladder. He tries to jump off, but he's just too scared because it's too high. He's scared of heights. Finn Balor gets up, throws him against the ladder, kicks him into the corner of the ring, and sets him up for his finisher, the coup de grace. It's taking too long to get up in the corner. As a matter of fact, he said instead of getting on top of the corner of the ring, I'm going to do it off a ladder. You know what? We've already seen this before. We've seen this at NXT. We've seen these two guys go up against each other in an NXT takeover match for the NXT Championship belt. And it was a very good match. This main event sucked so bad that nobody in the arena was even left behind. Everyone just took their stuff and left, and that was it. Finn Balor defeats Kevin Owens and becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. Like, what's the point of grabbing Money in the Bank early when it's not even Money in the Bank? It doesn't even count. Nobody even cares. So last week we had Kevin Owens grab Money in the Bank. This week we have Finn Balor grabbing Money in the Bank. Next week we're going to have Seth Rollins. The week after we're going to have Elias. That's it. That was your main event. And this was your WWE Raw review for June 4th, 2018. Was this Monday Night Raw watchable? Yes, if you could stay up and watch it. If you couldn't, you missed nothing. So there you have it. Seth Rollins becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. I'm sorry. Finn Balor becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. And Kevin Owens is outside the ring crying, bitching, complaining, and moaning like always. I am JT. This was your Monday Night Raw review. This is That Wrestling Show. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe down below. If you are, what am I doing here? I'm trying to do something real quick. Oh, I just deleted the wrong screen. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe down below. Follow the show on Twitter at That Wrestling Show. Share the video and hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I'm gonna go to bed because it's late. I'm falling asleep and I'm tired. And I'll see you tomorrow for a SmackDown Live review and results for June 5th, 2008.